show, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Buckeyes will put total leather to crank us up. He'll return it. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Buckeyes offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Buckeyes decide to punt it away. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Dropping back, it's Chambers. Makes the grab. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Offense, quick tempo.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was...
He's got it inside the 25. Lean for the wire. Touchdown.
Man, you want to make big plays in the passing game, and to do that, you got to be able to read the defense, see what they're doing to make sure you don't put the ball in harm's way. You could see he drops back, got really good comfort level with what he's seeing. He knows he's going to fit that post over the linebackers in between the safety. Ball is on the money, and they're rewarded with a touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. They'll try to sneak it. Defense in press coverage. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. They punt it away on 4th down. Here's the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Hooks.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Tackle was made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got his man quickly. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Not much there on the line. He gets 1 to the 31.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. They'll try it over the left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA so very critical. How about this one today? Western Kentucky is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These toppers have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Middle Tennessee. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw, it's Sayin. The short hands, it's Tate. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw again. Here's the pressure. Snagged in the middle. It's Tate. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that foot.
Oh, he's got some space. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Now on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Reading the option, it's Sayin. And he probably should have just handed that one off. He is snowed under in the backfield. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Ohio State! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Weeks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. out of the gun. The inside handoff looking for a crease. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Weeks. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Looking for a man. It's Chambers. Grabbed over the middle. It's Weeks. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
He's got it. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They go to the ground. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. To the ground, he's got it again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Off the RPO, complete.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. The lead now 6 here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Buckeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Sayin. And they're not quite in rhythm there, it's incomplete. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see what he can do with it. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Fires to the big fella. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now on 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Got a man. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. They boot it away on fourth down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Makes the catch. It's Smith. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Give to the back. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Just a short pass to the tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Working the middle, it's complete. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Pulled and fired complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Finds the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Rodgers. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. The lead is down to a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Navy is on top, but it's not like Roger Staubach is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over USF. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Back to throw, it's Sayin. Got his man. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just going to keep it after the snap. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He caught it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Buckeyes will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On the move. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Final stanza of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Tight end motion. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26.
Well, his legs haven't been a big factor in this game up to now. He picks the perfect moment in the 4th quarter to rip off his longest run of the game.
He's got his man. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Offense getting set for 1st down.
Well, this guy hasn't quite put up Heisman numbers in this game, but in a moment where they need him the most, in the 4th quarter, look how...
There he goes! Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Quick release by the QB. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Quickly out to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. All the way down to the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The RPO fired complete to the left. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. And he's got a touchdown.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tate. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll pull it on the read. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Gonna run it. It's Donaldson. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights. Good. They pulled a little closer, now down 20-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. To the air, it's Chambers. He's got his man across the middle. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Defense was confused, and the head coach uses a timeout. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It is good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
He'll bring it out. It's Peoples. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Rodgers. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air. It's Sayend. The sure hands. It's Tate. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Gets the back moving. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Wants to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have...